still intact, so I wasn't sure how hard you were actually crying, but your eyes looked tired and weak.
What are you trying
Are
to...
you okay?
Why?
And you like happy.
Why?
Because like you're getting the most attention I've seen you get since like freshman year. Don't tell, but like I think those guys really do want to grab a beer with you.
Really? I mean, they just want to be my friend, not...
Hey, but like you aren't just someone else's best friend anymore. Like that's pretty cool.
They might want to have a beer with me, but it's not like they would buy me a cocktail, okay? Like, it's...
You know, Hazel, my last boyfriend was like super long ago. Like I don't think like I really had someone love me since like the 8th grade. I've chosen not to be loved. But I have like so many other things than like a boy who filled his rainbow cello case with chocolates on Valentine's Day and walked me to Vanessa Shear's party and touched my hand and blew his hair out of his face with just the wind from his lips and told me to open the case and bit his lip when I saw all the chocolates and I smiled. And he asked if I could go out with him and didn't even give me a time or a place to see him. Going out just meant I was his all the time. I wouldn't have to wait by the phone for his call, so I felt less anxious. And I ate some of his chocolates, and then I remembered it wasn't even Valentine's Day yet. Valentine's Day was tomorrow, which made it even better because I could fall asleep next to Vanessa on the blow-up mattress with a hole in it, knowing that she wasn't the only one with the Valentine, and wake up with a text of a recording on my flip phone of a cello song he wrote for me. And I would think it was beautiful, even though it had no words. We would dance at graduation, and my dad would watch from the parents' table, and he would travel that summer and collect rocks for me from the beaches of some island I couldn't pronounce off the coast of Italy, and he would come back. And I would dump him because I was a high school girl now. And God, the worst part is I have this memory of kissing him and telling him I didn't feel anything at all, even though the rocks he brought me weighed down my jean pockets and would stop my panic attacks if I squeezed them really tight. But he seemed like the reason I had panic attacks in the first place, so I told him to stop playing me songs on the cello and leave me alone. And he told me he loved me, and I can never remember if I said it back. I think he really did love me. But there is so much more I need to focus on than a boy with beautiful music.
I wasn't crying over a boy. I wasn't crying over them.
Oh, shit, sorry.
And I'm really happy for you, Greta, that you like have the wonderful opportunity to turn people away who could fall in love with you. But I just don't have that opportunity at all. Boys think I'm like a roadmap to my hotter friend.
It was 8th grade, Hazel. I wore Crocs. My go-to outfit was a floral skirt over jeans. I was like fairy tale land where shit like Ugg boots and playing Neopets was acceptable. No one's chasing after me either, Hazel. I'm not Francie.
Who the fuck wants to be Francie?
You do. I mean, don't you?
You made me watch all the Avengers movies back to back.
What? There were only 2.
God, really? It literally felt like 7 hours.
I mean, that's like if you aren't counting the companion movies to the Avengers, like Captain America, the first Avenger, or Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then like the 3 Iron Man movies, the Hulk movie, but that's a whole different actor, so it...
Literally, stop. What are you saying? This is so beyond the point.
Oh.
Anyways, he made me watch.
Maybe?
Oh my God, Greta, no. He did not physically hold my head against my computer screen.
I just...
All I was going to say is I had to sit through like 7 hours of man rage before you like even kissed me. It was so fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man rage?
I don't know. He got super into it.
I kind of like those movies.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess. Does he like hold you during the movie?
No, we aren't like that old couple that like weirdly dies together in The Notebook.
Okay. So you just like literally sit side by side, not touching?
Why are you making this sound weird? I mean, sometimes I like pretend I'm texting on my phone so I like have something to do, and sometimes I wrap my leg around his and say my feet are cold.
What does he say?
Tells me to put on socks.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you sorry? That's like actually good advice. It shows he cares.
Francie?
Yeah,
Like, isn't he still dating April?
April isn't here.
Yeah, I know.
Greta,
Yeah?
when's the last time you got laid?
What? Oh, well, I've told you this. Do you really not remember like the whole I'm dating myself thing that I explained to you?
Oh, God, yeah, I thought you were joking. Jesus, are you really?
Listen, I just really am trying this thing where I like am trying to give myself less reasons to cry and like avoid my nervous breathing thing and like try to my heartburn.
Yeah, but aren't reasons to cry kind of exciting?
Um, not really. When my dad first got that weird skull tumor last year, crying wasn't really thrilling for me.
Yeah, but isn't he like totally fine now?
No.
Oh,
He lost 16 pounds over the last 14 days.
I wish I could lose weight like that.
Listen, I could really get a guy if I wanted to. I have all these phone numbers of guys on my phone, but I always have them saved as emojis instead of real names because then they would feel like they are actually a real part of my life, which they aren't because I am single and being really independent and running a lot. But like if I wanted to, I could totally call one of them.
Yeah, dude, I was literally just asking because your body looks amazing right now, so I thought you would be getting like a shit ton of sexts. But like, of course, I'm totally supportive of the whole dating yourself thing. Like, confidence is sexy or whatever.
Wow, thanks. It's this whole independence thing. Like it just makes me glow.
Right. And I mean, you have all those numbers, so you totally aren't lonely, right?
Right.
Is your pillow any warmer, Greta?
Greta turns around.
Did you find strong arms to hold you tight?
What?
You heard me.
Listen,
God, I'm too fucking nice.
why didn't you say anything?
Because I'm not an asshole? Because I can take it and you can't.
I can take it.
All right then. Would you like me to call her back in here then? Greta,
No.
you're an asshole.
I know. I was just trying to.
Why did you write those letters?
How do you even know?
I work for the fucking newspaper, Greta. God, you and Francie are pretty fucking dumb.
I think writing letters is really beautiful. I like to write to different memories and trees and tabletops and diseases and blankets and
Newspapers?
yeah, I guess. I wanted to try. I didn't want to reply. I just thought about seeing my words printed in ink on the big newspaper, and that sounded really comforting.
Do you write to people?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want a response. I don't want an answer. And people just give the most disappointing responses, or they just don't respond at all. I just don't want to live waiting for the words of others.
Can I just say, I think you're prettier than Francie.
What?
When you speak like that, I think you're prettier than...
I want to be prettier than Francie. I want to be just as pretty as Francie. It's not like a competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just think caring about your words is really pretty. I still think you're an asshole, though.
Right.
Or I guess I just don't respect your decisions or whatever.
What?
Like the people you choose to follow?
Jesus.
You're a shitty friend.
I'm not your friend.
Not to me.
What?
You're a shitty friend to Francie.
No, I'm not. I'm literally the exact opposite.
You're just standing by and just watching her date. That
We talked like once. Sex isn't dating, okay?
wasn't once.
Okay, Jesus, whatever. And like, who the fuck are you to talk about him? You fucking worship those guys.
He wears his things.
This is fucking creepy.
He's a piece of shit.
He's average, Hazel. A piece of shit guy is average.
He isn't average.
What are you?
He beat April.
What? Hazel, no, he didn't. Fuck you.
I wonder if Francie likes being hit.
That is the most fucked up thing you have ever said.
I think you're really fucked up too.
Okay. Are you lying? Can you stop? But no. No, Hazel. You drink with them. You laugh with them. You even...
Not him.
Okay, maybe not him specifically, but his friends? His friends are him, Hazel.
No, you know, how many bruises do you think she has, Greta? You don't know anything. You know what? It wasn't a man screaming that day in April's room, okay? It was a woman's voice. No, it was a girl's voice. Oh, also, I thought your letters were shit. Just terribly written. Thought you should know.
Hazel exits. Greta starts to cry. Her breath gets short. She sits. She puts her head between her knees. She tries to breathe. When unable to take deep breath, she fishes a tiny notebook and pen out of her pocket. She begins to write, speaking aloud as she does so.
Dear.
She looks around to find an object.
Dear sink. Thank you for giving me water. Thank you for being sturdy. Thank you for not burning my hands. Thank you for...
She looks around.
Dear door. Thank you for not locking me in here. Thank you for opening. Thank you for closing. Thank you for keeping the noise away. Thank you for not crushing my finger bones into tiny pieces when my pinky got stuck in you. Thank you.
She looks around.
The towel. Thank you for keeping me warm. Thank you for keeping me covered. Thank you for not exposing me.
She looks around. She is less panicked.
Dear floor. Thank you for cooling my feet in the springtime. Thank you for keeping the water from leaking. Thank you for holding me up. Thank you for holding me up.
She closes the notebook. Lights dim on the bathroom. She exits. Greta enters. She is not okay. She is holding her cell phone.
I need you to listen to me. No one wants to dance with me, Francie. No men want to dance with me. And you don't want to dance with me. And there's no good music anymore. I miss my parents. I hate this place. Why is there no air in here? Why do you live like this? Why is this bathroom so fucking dirty? Francie, oh my God. I got a phone call. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I am so done. I can feel it. I can feel you lying to me. Every time that you look at me, I can feel myself losing oxygen. And every night I write down all the names of the people who might hate me. And every night I write your name 13 times. Stop hurting me. Please stop hurting me. I'm done. I got a call. Me, Greta. I got a call because parents don't text. I don't think my dad can text anymore. And his skin is turning yellow. Or blue. Oh God, I hope it's blue. Blue feels calmer.
Greta seems like she's waiting for something. She's searching for a noise. Silence.
Shut the fuck up. I can't hear you talk anymore. Jesus, I want to see it. I want to hear it.
She searches.
Wait, I can see it. I'm 21 and he is here. He's here for a little bit. I'm 22 and my mom gets rid of his liquid food. His breathing sounds like a rattle and I can't open my eyes fully. I whisper to him, "You are my best friend. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. You are my best friend." And it's the fucking truth. I'm 23 and he is gone. There's sweat on the bed where he died. I drink cocktails. No one wants to hang out with me. And then I'm 27 and people want to spit at me for not letting memories go. And people want to waterboard me and people want to lock me up in cupboards with their teacups. People want to stick their fingers in my mouth. People want to tie my intestines into little bows and wear them as forget-me-nots on their pinky fingers.
She searches.
Wait, I'm 23. I'm 33. And someone wants to marry me. Is he there? Is he back? He must be, because why would anyone like me if he wasn't around? I wear white and red lipstick gets all over me and we dance. We dance. We dance. We dance without illness, without bones, without letters, and then it turns into headbanging and I can't feel my cheeks. I can't feel anything. And then my husband says, "It's time to have sex." And I say, "Okay." Or I don't say anything at all. Now I'm 40 and he divorces me. Francie, my mom said hospice. Francie, she says it's a comforting phase of the disease. Francie, she says it's peaceful. Francie, soon we will be in a world without men. Without any men at all.